Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be building a little bushcraft fire. As you can see in the background, it's winter. And with winter, you definitely run into a couple of little issues when you do build a fire. So here, I'm just starting to collect some moss, any kind of dry tinder, stuff like that that's going to help me in making a fire. Later on in the video you're going to see I probably didn't need the moss, but that's okay. Now if you look down here, you can see that I've actually piled up a bunch of sticks. Now when you do start your fire in the winter, you don't want to start it directly on the ground. I mean, I do clear it out a little bit, but you want to start it on top of some wood. The reason for that is it's going to give it a fighting chance. If you just start it on top of the snow, what's going to happen is it's actually going to melt the snow and put your fire out before it has a chance to get hot. So building up on top of sticks, it's actually going to burn down. You're going to build some nice coals. Now what you want to do is you want to collect all your small little twigs, all your medium-sized twigs right away. You want to get it prepared, because once she's going, you just want to be putting some stuff on. You don't want to have to be looking for things. I mean, one of the most important parts of making a fire is to be prepared. Now the technique I'm going to be showing you guys here to start this fire is actually what I called the flower stick. So you're going to see here right away that you'll see why it's called the flower stick. So you take your knife and you start working your way around the stick. What you're trying to do is you're trying to shave some nice shoestrings, but you want it to stay attached to the stick. You want to do your best. You're obviously going to lose some of them, but just work your way around, and you're going to build yourself a nice flower. Now, hence why I call it the flower stick. Now, the flower stick catches fire really easily, keeps an ember, and it makes fire starting very easy. Obviously you want a nice piece of dry wood to do it with. Wet wood will not work for you. Now when I did start my fire, I actually made 3 of these. The reason for that, again, it just has a better fighting chance than just the single stick. So like I said, work your way around and get yourself a nice little flower, just like that. Now, I end up using a ferro rod. The particular one that I'm using is called the Grizzly. I had purchased it on Amazon. I looked the other day. You can no longer purchase it. It's fantastic. It produces big sparks, nice hot sparks. Some of the cheaper ones aren't that great. Now you can see here, I probably didn't need the moss. As you can see, the moss was a little bit wet because it was sitting in the snow. Which again, if you're gonna go through the work of getting dry tinder, make sure you keep it dry. Don't put it on top of snow like I did, because as you can see, it is smoking quite a bit, which is indicative of moisture being in it. Now, as you put it on, you also want to be careful to not snuff the fire out. So now that you got a nice little flame, you can start putting a lot of the smaller sticks, the medium-sized sticks, and I mean that's basically it. Very easy fire to make. Probably took me a total of 10 minutes. As you can see, got lots of dry pine around, so that's easy enough. If you were in a birch forest, you would use birch bark, and birch bark is one of the greatest fire starters that you can find. But you don't always have that luxury. So basically, if you don't have the best tinder and stuff like that, you just use the flower stick. The flower stick works great. Doesn't take very long. Obviously, you need to have a nice sharp knife. If you don't have a knife, then you're going to have to find some tinder, try to keep it dry, and go from there. So yeah, thanks guys for watching my video. And if you guys are liking what you're seeing, you know, hit the like and subscribe. I got more videos coming. Here you can see I made myself a tasty sandwich. It's also nice to keep the fire small with a little bit of snow, easy to put out. Thanks a lot, guys.